Hey guys, welcome back to WWE 2K Universe Mode. And tonight, there's no time for pyro, there's no time for this or that or the other thing. Tonight, we are heading straight into the action as the Cruiserweight division kick off the night, as usual. Lucha legend Rey Mysterio will face off against Santos Escobar, who is accompanied by Legado del Fantasma. Both these men successfully beat Hugh, Elliott, and they both surely look to dethrone him as the Cruiserweight champion. Their biggest obstacles in doing so, ultimately, are each other, as they both have a solid argument for number one contender. Mysterio would get Santos set up for the 619 before dialing it up and connecting in big fashion, busting Escobar open, but not taking him out of the match enough to connect with West Coast Pop. Santos would connect with the Phantom Driver, quickly going into the cover, but only being able to pick up the nearest of near falls before Mysterio would get rolling again. Escobar is a talented and tactical competitor though, so he would be able to catch Rey Mysterio once again, hitting a series of suplexes. But even his tactical moves wouldn't keep Mysterio from dialing up another 619. This time, it came with a successful West Coast Pop. But Escobar would kick out at 2 before beginning to absolutely overwhelm Mysterio with brutal offense. Santos would even seem to try ripping the mask off of Mysterio before taking advantage of a blinded Rey and hitting a second Phantom Driver. This time, he'd pick up the win. Santos Escobar, in his debut season, has defeated the Cruiserweight Champion in his first match, and now has defeated Lucha legend Rey Mysterio in his second. What's next for Escobar and the rest of Legado, with such a hot start to their season? After that match between Mysterio and Escobar, Hugh Elliott is seen backstage, and he is slightly frustrated following 2 losses in a row. But he says he's not going to let frustrations lead to mistakes. Rather, he's going to put himself under pressure and come back stronger from it. So, he states that at Payback, he's going to give both Rey Mysterio and Santos Escobar a Cruiserweight Championship match. Well, I guess we didn't even need to ponder the question of who was actually the number one contender then. Next, we move on from the Cruiserweight division to the Women's division, as Shade looks to make an impact in her already historic season, and in her way of doing so is the HBIC Mia Yim, who wants to recover from her fairly uneventful seasons thus far. Shade's offense in this match would vary from quick and reckless high flying to expertly executed grappling. Mia Yim, on the other hand, would just seem to be fighting for her life, creating openings wherever she could. Shade would hit a moonsault, before following it up with a second, and then attempting a third. But the trifecta would cost her control as Mia would start to brutalize her luchadora opponent. Even showing off some impressive high-flying offense of her own, only to get caught with a Pele kick. Shade would then put an end to this match with her 300 arrow driver. Shade picks up a victory tonight, slaying Mia Yim in tonight's contest. With Raw's women's division being stacked, creating a highly competitive environment, we'll see if Shade will either be able to thrive and stand in the spotlight like she wanted to last season, or if she'll fall into the shadows of obscurity. Next, Connor Leon and Kurt Angle walk into the Performance Center in workout gear. Kurt coaches Connor up, stating yes, he's 0-2 already, but John Cena started out losing his first match too, and look at what he's done. So to get on track, they're going to take some time sparring here for the next few weeks. Connor agrees, saying he's going to do whatever it takes, and you can bet that he's going to rack up victories when they're back. Oh, it's true. It's damn true. And now, before those two can start up a full-blown training montage on us, we're gonna move on to a match with somebody that looks like they'd be in an 80s training montage, Fandango, for another addition to his Ballroom challenge. Tonight, he's facing off against somebody who'd be the main character in an 80s action movie, John Cena. So far, Fandango has remained winless this whole season, and good luck to him considering he's trying to fix that by facing John Cena. Although, it is worth noting, of course, his first ever match ended with him being victorious at WrestleMania against Chris Jericho. Surprisingly enough, or I suppose not so surprisingly, if the only thing you know about Fandango is that Jericho win, or just have a different opinion, Dango would actually hold his own against Cena a little bit, even managing to bust the leader of the C Nation open on the outside of the ring. Fandango would also manage to connect with a last dance leg drop, although it's hard to tell just how much of it he actually got from this angle, with Cena potentially slipping between Dango's legs, and that being why he'd be able to kick out at 2 and connect with a sudden attitude adjustment to end the match. Cena looks worse than he did at the end of the Marine, but he still picks up the win over Fandango. This grants Raw another dance partner as the season continues, and we await to see what John Cena has planned for Season 3. Next, Eric Bischoff announces that after Malandra Allen's attack on Becky Lynch after their match last week, it's going to be Becky Lynch versus Malandra Allen for the WWE Women's Championship at Payback. Lacey Evans would then storm in, upset and saying that she should still be eligible for a rematch clause after WrestleMania, to which Bischoff announces that Becky Lynch will face Lacey Evans, and if Lacey wins, it will be a triple threat at Payback, and that match is up next. With a title match on the line for Lacey, she'd fight like a vicious pit bull, or at least hit as hard as a happy pit bull's tail anyway. We don't discriminate against dog breeds here. Anyway, Becky Lynch has revenge on her mind though, as she wants to be able to get revenge against Malandra without having to worry about anybody interfering.
I think that we've all had enough. Keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me let go, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong.
Becky would go for her manhandle slam, but Lacey would be able to counter with an arm drag before dragging Becky back to her feet by the hair and then clocking her with a woman's right. But Becky would just barely avoid a triple threat match in her future, kicking out at 2.9. Lacey would then go for Lady Lace-Up, which I just recently learned is what she calls her Dude Buster, but Becky would avoid it and manage to catch Lacey with a manhandle slam. And just like that, Becky has guaranteed herself a one-on-one match with Malandra Allen. Becky Lynch picks up the victory and successfully keeps Lacey Evans away from the women's title picture. Now it's going to be red versus blue at Payback as Becky hopes to get exactly that. Are we looking at the next WWE Women's Champion? Now, prior to Amy Stone's match, we catch up with her and Cassidy Williams backstage, where Cassidy would offer a gift to Amy, one of the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships, asking her to be her partner. Amy would joyfully accept, which would lead to our first featured match of the night, where Amy Stone would make her entrance as one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions. And tonight, she'll face one half of the #1 contenders, as she faces Billie Kay of the TheEpicAlec.
There's the bell, and we're looking at a superstar who many have considered to be a natural to the sport.
It doesn't take long to see why she's garnered such praise. She has the instincts that not even the most seasoned veterans possess.
It is hard to disagree with that assessment.
And then you have Billie Kay, the very picture of a modern-day Jill of all trades. Maybe not exactly the master of most, but when you want versatility in your women's division, you want a superstar like Billie Kay. Someone with her credentials and resume is hard to come by.
Billie certainly has many skills at her disposal, Corey. A bag of tricks, if you will. Some perhaps exaggerated or a bit embellished on her resume, but her versatility does exist.
Reversal on Billie Kay. Producing a trampling.
Elbow to the leg, and look at this, just attacking the knee. Tying up the legs here, looking for the death lock. There it is.
Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting.
She will wisely return to the ring now.
Connects on the kick.
Billie Kay is certainly one of the more unpredictable superstars here in WWE. Both.
Don't do it.
Oh, the high risk doesn't pay off.
Now, that was a harebrained idea to try that.
Was trying to find a way to attack, but completely wiped out.
Oh, what's coming here? Submission move being applied.
Nice escape. Uh-oh, bad situation here.
Looking to lock it in.
It's in. This could be over soon.
Nowhere to go. She's in danger of a count out here.
I don't know if she cares.
And returning to the ring. Boom! What a slap.
Billie Kay gets out of there.
Snap suplex. She responds with a counter.
Reversal after reversal. These two are ready for each other.
In full control here.
Face first in the turnbuckle.
Boom! What a right.
Using the foot as a weapon in the corner. This is dirty.
Alley-oop.
Double leg drop. Going way up high.
Oh, look out.
Flash. Northern Lights bomb.
Goodness.
That's right. There's the versatility of Billie Kay in action.
Running clothesline. Places her right in the corner.
Trapped in the corner, just letting loose.
Goodness gracious.
Double underhook, butterfly applied. Beautiful suplex, but not done yet.
Still going. Another one.
Going for a trifecta.
Catches a kick to the face. Billie Kay's out, that's it.
Oh, she's still alive.
I thought that was game over.
Pure guts to kick out there.
You got to give a lot of credit here, withstanding what has taken out many.
First up top.
She certainly took a chance there.
High risk with no reward. Carefully measured knee.
Reversal on Billie Kay. Oh, God, that hurt.
Two fists full of hair. This can't be legal.
And a man slam.
That offense really hitting her hard. For all things considered, Cole, it's not a bad condition to be in at this point in the match.
So much damage inflicted.
Countered it just in time. Great job refocusing to reverse that. Split leg drop. Oh! And a drop kick. Picture perfect. And countouts are legal, so hopefully this will be a short trip outside. Perhaps thinking about what to do next here. Oh, face first off the apron. Reversal. Can she capitalize? Elbow smash. She avoids the contact. Hairpin and slam. Eat defeat. 6. And back into the ring she goes. The referee counted, urging them to get in the ring. She slips outside. What has she got in mind?
Complete control right now. Look out.
Oh, what a way to shatter an arm.
And a slap, too.
Mounting. And hammering away. Look at this. Snap suplex. 2 fists full of hair. This can't be legal.
Oh, just dropped her like she was nothing.
She looks hell-bent on finishing things right now. Across body from the middle rope. And a bad time for Billie Kay to find herself on the defensive.
Deep in, and Billie Kay might be wicked kick to the face.
It's all over, but the counting. Cover.
1, 2, 3.
Finally ends it. And all the bloodshed. Perhaps worth it now.
Amy Stone picks up her first singles victory of the season, putting Billie Kay away and earning her team momentum as they head towards Payback next week. But with Cassidy and Amy set to face an established team in the form of the Iconics, they don't have much time to try and put together the team chemistry that comes with being a team as long as the Iconics have been. For our second feature of the night, we've got one half of the tag team champions, the almighty Bobby Lashley, taking on member of the New Day, Kofi Kingston. How will Kofi fare against the almighty?
Kofi Kingston out here loves to preach the power of positivity alongside his new Day brother.
Power actually matters in their Cole. The power of the W. All the New Day could stand to focus more on collecting wins than collecting rainbows and unicorns and pancakes. Kofi and Queen.
Boy, I don't see how you can argue that Kofi Kingston and other people lacks any type of focus when he ranks. Perhaps tonight's matchup will serve as a reminder that he's actually able to successfully multitask.
And in the other corner, you're staring at one of the most dangerous athletes to enter a WWE ring. Good luck surviving any onslaught. Flying.
Oh, and he doesn't connect. Vicious right forearm. Right to the back.
The damage he's taking is starting to pile up. He planned for this and can still rally.
He's ejected from the ring.
Oh, yeah. Let's just all take a moment to truly appreciate and embrace his presence.
Being carried around with ease.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that did not look good for Kofi Kingston.
2,
Here he comes, sliding back in.
3.
Start counting, Saxton.
1, 2, 3.
We could be here all day. Power.
I think you're right.
Now trampling the opposition. Watch. That didn't go Lashley's way. Nasty roundhouse kick. Bullseye with the drop kick. We know the dominance and destruction Bobby Lashley is capable of. We know why he's so difficult to prepare for, but Corey, there has to be something an opponent can do against the Almighty. You can't allow Lashley to impose his will. You can't permit him to intimidate you and live in your head rent-free. You've got to be fearless in your attack on Lashley and land direct hits. Massive double foot stomp. Blast off. Nobody home.
Lashley avoids impact.
Kofi got him back. Boom! Thanks for coming. Neckbreaker. Carefully measured knee drop. And the very dangerous Bobby Lashley was powerless there. Kofi showing some focus against the competition there. Can he maintain it? Setting him up in position here on the second rope. Tornado DDT.
Viking DDT.
Boom, bang. Boom, drop.
And Kofi hitting that just proves there's no lack of focus from Kingston.
I never said Kofi. He switches it back around. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Dominator.
And we're seeing just how dangerous the Almighty truly is.
Check out this power. Hoist it up. Down face first. Bobby has this in hand now. 2 count. Somehow he kicked out.
Such heart being shown tonight. Somehow, Kofi is still in this.
Kofi's got more guts than brains. Lashley threw all of his strength into that last maneuver, and it still did not produce dividends. Lashley gets thwarted away. On the top. Answering back. Now this is just a ruthless attack.
Such aggression.
Just around like a rag doll. Heading up, he's thinking big.
High risk.
Kofi falling behind here.
Lashley possesses such a dangerous arsenal. Drop kick hits the mark.
And he goes into the ring. And Kofi fights back. Oh, roundhouse connects. Shot right in the kidney. And again.
Great way to wear down your opponent.
A big splash. Oh, no, no, no. Who gets squished with that? He's struggling a bit here.
This is where endurance becomes so important in the late stages of the match.
Lashley looks absolutely out of it. There's 2! And a kick out. The Almighty's proving to be just that. Lashley's wealth of endurance kicked in there. Can we just see Kofi's best shot? Does he have what it takes to close this out? A flurry of offense from Kofi. Fearless attacks have staggered the Almighty. Lashley may not know what's going on right now. Now there amongst the crowd, but remember, we'll give you a count out. Be careful. Kofi's in trouble. No feel-good ending tonight. Check out this power. Hoist it up. Double face first. Bobby can taste it now. 2. What a kick out.
Kofi has fought too hard for too long to let this one end.
And for all of Lashley's power, for all of his force, he could not deliver the final nail there.
DDT. This place has come unglued. Rightfully so.
And Kofi delving deep at this critical point.
Launcher.
Splash! And that hit there put Lashley in even greater pain.
Yeah, things could get dire for Lashley here. Roaring European uppercut.
Wow, Kofi got all of it. 2 count. That's it. The blood and sweat put into this match. Well worth it.
If he bleeds, he can be beaten. At least that appears to be the case tonight, as Kofi Kingston comes out the other side with the victory, while Lashley has some trouble in paradise. And it is worth noting that as you saw during the earlier parts of the match, Hercules Sutton appeared to have been keeping a close eye on this matchup. So we'll see what that entails for the Hurt Business or the New Day later on down the line. But now, it's now time for our main event, where a #1 contender to Triple H's United States Championship will be crowned. And the top 2 contenders for that title thus far are the charismatic enigma, Jeff Hardy, and the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus. Who's leaving this match with a title opportunity?
Before this match, Hardy told us that the fact that he's still in WWE means Sheamus failed. The Celtic Warrior couldn't finish the job of destroying Jeff Hardy.
Where there is mystery, humans seek answers. Can the charismatic enigma topple the Celtic Warrior? We'll have our answer tonight.
Attack to the midsection.
Jump bomb. Got the leg and
Elbow drop. And Sheamus is countered.
series of reversals.
Corey, we know no one in WWE hits harder than Sheamus. How can Jeff Hardy be successful without getting into a slugfest with the Celtic Warrior?
Hardy needs to quicken the pace with his unorthodox, high-risk style. Keep Sheamus moving, drain his energy. Then, when the time's right, use that high-risk offense to keep Sheamus down for good.
Now we see Jeff Hardy hurting a little here.
If he can hold the line here, he'll be in a good position.
Superhuman!
And what he's looking for here looks like a potential submission maneuver coming. Into an armbar, submission move locked in.
It's cinched in and escaping the Fujiwara armbar.
And he's able to reverse.
Hardy predicted that one. Put down face first. Sheamus dodges that one. Foot to the belly. Beauty shot. That was brutal, and now the blood is flowing from Sheamus's face.
Gee, straight to the cranium.
Uh-oh, this is not going to end well. Uh-oh, look out.
Uh-oh. Twist of fate. This could be big. Going up high.
Taking flight. Body splash. Jeff Hardy ascends to the top.
We're going to finish it off.
Jeff got all of it.
Near fall.
Sheamus is still alive. The Celtic Warrior loves a fight and does not want this one to end.
And for all of Jeff Hardy's unique offense in this match, he still does not have a win to show for it. Oh, drop. And Jeff not backing down. Reversal. Can they go on the attack?
What a crossbody.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
Straighten up the chest, and now straight to the knee.
Hits him with the counter. Return fire on the Celtic Warrior.
Finds the advantage after a string of counters.
Angled back with their own counter. Catches the leg. Reciprocating the initial reversal.
Stomping away.
Ready for a little bit of high risk here, it seems.
Looking to finish it off.
Just took the fight out of Sheamus. There's two. Oh, and he just kicked out.
Sheamus powered out. The Celtic Warrior proving his toughness tonight.
And what more can Hardy employ now as he has to shift his attention back into this contest?
Incredible how Hardy and Sheamus are still able to move in this match.
The iron will of Jeff Hardy and Sheamus is unreal.
And it's reverse pain for that mistake. He's one step ahead there. The roar of this crowd has been building, and they are at a fever pitch right now.
You can feel the anticipation growing with every second that ticks past in this match.
Sheamus making an emphatic statement. The official sees it and waves off the pen.
Supernatural power.
And Hardy is in some seriously choppy perched up top.
Slaughter. Up and down. What a slam. Face crusher.
The death-defying Hardy is going up top.
From the top. Piercing elbow. We're going to finish it off. Swanton bomb. How much more can they endure? 2.
It's over. Brutality finally comes to an end.
A coast-to-coast elbow drop set Sheamus up for the Swanton Bomb, and that sends Jeff Hardy to the #1 contender spot, where he'll now face one of the men that he beat to win his first world championship. Can Jeff Hardy repeat history to become the United States champion? And now closing out the show, DJ Steidle and Cassidy Williams meet face to face. Cassidy is obviously furious with DJ, stating that Shawn isn't here tonight. She berates him for being despicable and for putting a man past his prime in the hospital. She states that she was somehow able to support the Empire, fully invested in a chance to eventually run with 3 of the best women in the WWE, referring to Lacey Evans and Charlotte Flair, and I guess herself as the 3rd. She states that she was all in on it, but as for this Conqueror thing, but before Cassidy could finish, DJ would cut her off, stating that this isn't about the Empire. NXT needed a regime change, and it happened. But now, this is about a new chapter in his career, and he wants her to be a part of it. As for HBK, he'll heal, but Cassidy needs to understand he's not the same Shawn Michaels he was when she was a little girl, and believe it or not, it's painful to see for DJ himself. So, just like Old Yeller, he has to take Shawn Michaels out back and put him down. DJ finishes this confrontation with one final declaration. If Shawn loses at Payback for the second and final time, his career is finished. Well, that's not at all ominous and foreboding and any of those other words to describe that situation. But that's going to be how we end off this week's edition of Monday Night Raw. If you like what you saw, hit that like button. If you are new here and you want to see more Day-Day 2K Universe mode or just more content from me in general, hit that subscribe button. NXT will be coming out tomorrow, so make sure to come back for that. If you want to follow me on any of my other social medias, Instagram, Twitter, I guess, if anybody still wants to use Twitter. where was I? That ad lib derailed my train of thought. If you want to follow me on my other social media, Instagram, Twitter, you want to follow my social, you want to, God, I messed myself up really bad there. If you want to follow me on any of my other social medias, Instagram, Twitter, you want to join my subreddit or follow my Twitch account. Holy crap. Links are all in the description down below. If you want to help with funds to get me a new brain, I think there's a Redbubble link down there too. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. I'm leaving.